What would be a reasonable solution now? I don't know. Have all the birthing being done by like a birth mothers, like as a job. You try to reach some kind of quota for different districts, or I don't know, mandates or something. I don't know.
Dude, what is he talking about? Birthing like a job? You have women that, I mean, that's Handmaid's Tale shit. Like, come on, man. We're not, like, how about this? How about men just don't be complete degenerate fucks that women don't want to have your kids? How about that? How about men get better? Okay? Quit expecting women to be your birthing vessels and your fucking cooks and your laundry doers, right? Raise your kids for you while you schlep about. But like, man, I think it's pretty ridiculous to have women birthing just like we're just cranking out babies. Now it's not even about families anymore. It's just about bodies, replacement of humans, and fucking mandates. I don't think it was out of context.
It just seems like if people are going to no matter what. And if people have the ability to not have a kid, I think most people are just going to choose that. If you gave birth control, like made it ubiquitous 600 years ago, I bet you there would have been a lot less children. Isn't it better for the climate if there are less people on Earth? Is it really so bad?
It absolutely is better for Earth with less people.
There are 8 billion people on the planet. I wouldn't mind the global population dropping to like 6 billion. Okay, but think long term. The replacement rate isn't, or the birth rate isn't dropping because we're reaching a cap. It's dropping because of other conditions. It's not.
Well, see, you don't exactly know why it's dropping, because it may just be the human fabric like doing its own soft reset, because the human fabric might know we're overpopulated and nobody's doing anything about climate change. So maybe the organism that's called humanity is automatically adjusting. Let me give you an example, guys. You ready? So a couple of years ago, Jenny was tired all the time. Okay? Jenny was exhausted all the time. She didn't know what was up, but she was exhausted and she started craving ginger. And she ate like tons of ginger every day, raw ginger. She just gobbled this shit like candy for like 2 years while she went to massage school, while she conquered all this crazy shit. And she ended up finding out later that she was anemic because she was having a health issue. But you know what's funny? Her body knew she was anemic. Her body knew the issue she was having and gave her a thirst for ginger all of a sudden. And then she fed that desire for ginger. And so for 2 years, she lived while anemic, and the ginger helped it from becoming a major medical issue. Isn't that crazy? Because we autocorrect, okay? We do. Humanity autocorrects. I think this population decline is a response from humanity just slowing down because no one's doing anything about climate change, okay? And so people are just absolutely like slowing down and not having kids. I think it's a global thing that is self-correcting. And then maybe 50 years from now, when we start taking care of the environment and start dealing with some of these issues, and our social fabric isn't a bunch of fucking racists from the 50s trying to slide us back into fucking lynchings and plantations, maybe people will go back to having kids again, right? When it's a better time. Yeah, nobody likes to have babies when you're oppressed, when there's an insane wealth gap, when the climate is burning up and no one's doing anything about it. Yeah, COVID too. But now I'm going to go one up further than this, guys. That like, say human beings just stop procreating and say we become extinct, right? So what? So what? Right? Like, who cares? If human beings, like if we stop having kids and the birth rate falls and falls and falls and eventually humans go extinct and Earth returns to her non-human glory, so what? Do we have to be here? Is it mandatory that we fucking be here? Like, no, I think the planet would probably be better off without us. And then maybe there would be some other evolution and a new strain of humans would come, you know, a couple 20,000 years down the line or whatever. Right? Like this idea, though, that humans are like, no, right? How many species have gone extinct over the time here? Many. Okay? Dude, dinosaurs, yes. Dude, there have been so many extinctions. It's like, yo, human beings, yo, you ready for this? Here you go. Hold on, guys. Knock, knock. A message for all humans. You ready? You ready? Get over yourselves. Humans, get over yourselves. Right? Who fucking cares? Bro, if our birth rates go down, we become extinct. Who cares? Like, dude, let the earth have the earth back. I don't care. Why are people obsessed with this? Why are you so worried about it? Let us, maybe our time is ending. I mean, look at what we're doing, dude. We voted for Donald Trump. We're genociding Palestinians. We're burning down our planet, and people won't even believe in climate change, right? We're fucking extracting all the resources. We're causing wicked storms. We're just fucking everything up. We're fighting and warring over like gender drop-down menus at universities like Nancy Mace, while 36% of the kids in her fucking state are living in poverty. Like, man, maybe we don't deserve to be here. Maybe we're fucking shitty and it's time for us to go, you know? Like, come on, man. Dude.
It's not going to drop to 6 billion, you stupid bitch. It's going to drop to 0.
Good.
If you have a below replacement rate, birth rate, eventually the population drops to none.
Look at him, though. He's so mad. Oh, it drops to 0, you stupid bitch. Hey, Vaush. Who cares, buddy? It's not tapering down as we approach a cap. It's tapering down, period. It keeps going down. Like that's the implication of the data isn't that we're going to level off at 6 billion humans. It's that the human population just goes down irreparably. Can we get it below 0? This is not a safe space for antinatalists. I'll have you warned. You've been warned. Don't get banned. People who celebrate the death of the human civilization when they get banned for 30 days from Vaush's chat. No! Dude, oh, he's got a thing. If you, I mean, I'm not celebrating the end of the human civilization, but I'm also not afraid of it. Like, dude, humans, we may have run out of our time, you know? Dude, that's funny, though, that's something he's a real stickler about. Like, in Vaush's world, you gotta have humans. If you don't believe in, like, humans gotta be here, humans number one, yo, I'm gonna get a big foam finger that says humans. Trumpy! Oh, we love humans! Oh, give me more humans! Oh! Dude, all right, let's go.
Oh, it's not fair! No! Sorry. I feel like antinatalism is a very reactionary tendency. I agree. It's like a subset of misanthropy, and misanthropy is like stupid edgelord bullshit that I don't respect. You should really just add NL's I can't emote. No getting around the accusations, huh? What would be a reasonable solution now? I don't know. Have all the birthing being done by like birth mothers, like as a job. You try to reach some kind of quota for different districts, or I don't know, mandates or something. I don't know.
Yeah, see that right there was spoken like a dude, right? Spoken like a person with a penis to come up with those great plans, right? Birthing squad, mandates. Yeah, there you go. Some Handmaid's Tale shit. It wasn't even out of context. Now, granted, he's just riffing. You know what I'm saying? But first off, I don't think we need to worry. If we become extinct, we become extinct. But again, I think if you focus on climate change and improving the quality of life and stop being fucking bigots that do like where instead of Nancy Mace solving poverty, she attacks gender, right? If you keep doing that shit where you're a bigot attacking the advancement of society instead of solving real quality of life problems, people are going to stop having kids. Like nobody wants to bring a kid in this world where they're worried some Moms for Liberty Karen freak is going to storm the fucking school board meeting because there was a pee-pee drawing in a sex ed book. Okay? So, like, f it. And I mean, dude, you know, it's like, dude, why have a kid when you have to be a fucking multimillionaire in order for your kid to be able to afford a goddamn apartment? Who wants to have kids like that? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Nah. But we could focus on quality of life. But no, the Republicans in America are focused on gender issues, right? And gender doesn't affect your quality of life. Where the fucking transgender people pee is not materially affecting your quality of life. Your medical debt is, the quality of your health care is, the access to services are, the amount of money you have, your ability to buy property, to be able to go on vacation, own, you know, your own business, all of that's going to affect your shit. You know what I'm saying? Being able to have neighborhoods where people aren't living in suspicion, sussing out if there's illegal immigrants every time the Hispanic neighbors have family over, they're like calling ICE and there's a raid. Like, that shit is low quality of life. You know, you fucking cock-knocking pieces of shit on the right, you fuckers.
See, this is literally no different than what the Trump regime is proposing with their medals from other shit. I mean, it is different in a variety of ways. Like the fact that I'm not talking about conforming to the typical parental structure, but rather doing it as a kind of civic service, which really cuts away. Like, it's pretty anti-fascist because fascists protect the family unit as a like micro-chauvinist emblem of state power. And I'm talking more about it being like a civil service thing. But, you know, I mean, whatever, go off, king or queen or whatever. I don't care about pronouns, basically, because I'm woker than you. I don't know. I don't think having children should be a civic service. Okay. That's fine. So,
see, the thing is, I guess the hard thing about this discussion, when you talk about birth rates, the only people talking about birth rates are people that don't fucking care about families. This guy doesn't have a family. He's not raised any kids. Elon Musk has like 13 kids, but he doesn't even speak to any of them. He's not around them at all. Okay? He's just obsessed with human control of the planet, with human dominance over science and industry. Okay? He's obsessed with human dominance in the hierarchy of the natural order of things. And yes, having enough workers to fucking, you know, build their shit or whatever. Although even with Elon, he knows the robots are coming. So why do we need all these people? But the reality is having kids can be very magical. Okay? It can be. For me, I didn't try to have kid. I accidentally had one and I stuck with the kid and I decided to devote myself to being their dad. And it was really magical for me. Okay. Now, my parents had kids. It was not magical. Our growing up was abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, narcissism, alcoholism, violence. Okay. It was not fucking magical. And that happens a lot. My point being, though, is like having kids is not magical for everyone. And a lot of people bring kids in and they don't heal themselves and they just fuck kids up and they fuck the world up and they treat their kids like shit. And I'm not just talking about people who hit them. That's a huge part. It's like all walks of life. There are bad parents. At the end of the day, man, you shouldn't have to have kids if you don't want them. And if that means humans go extinct, then okay, then maybe humans are supposed to go extinct. But it's always weird how these people that aren't family men, right? Like Elon Musk has more kids than me for sure. But dude, he's not a family man. I was a fucking dad, okay? I volunteered at his school. I coached the teams. I fucking picked him up every day. I cooked breakfast for him every day. I was a fucking dad. You know what I'm saying? I was a dad, man. You know? Elon Musk is not a dad. He's not a family man. Do I want to be a grandpa? So my thing on grandpa is I don't have feelings either way because that's not about me. Okay? Like I want Bryce to, if he wants to have kids, sure, have kids. I'll support you. If he never wants to have kids, sure, that's great. I support you. Like, I don't like grandkids. That's not up to me. You know what I mean? That's not a me thing. If that's a Bryce thing, if he wants to have kids, I will, and has them, or if he doesn't want to have kids and accidentally has them, I will then experience having grandkids, but I don't care if I do, right? It's not like, oh, I gotta have grandkids. No, like Bryce needs to make a decision for his life that fits his life. And then I will fucking live vicariously through whatever he lives, right? But you know what I mean? But like the weird thing of like parents wanting grandkids, that's not really ours to want, okay? Because that's up to our kids, man. It's up to them to decide what they want, you know? And I mean, to me, that seems very realistic. It is not my place to force my kid or impose on my kid to have children and do this crazy shit again, even if he doesn't want to, just so I can get grandkids. Like, bro, nah, that's like fucked up and selfish and weird. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.